Welcome back, class. So we have been discussing how America comes into different territories, and we either annex, like Puerto Rico, Philippines, or Hawaii, or we just kind of run the show there, like Cuba. Now, if you think we make too much stuff in China, it is because you're right. We make a lot of stuff in China, but the roots of that go back to this. See, late 1800s, there's a U.S. Secretary of State named John Hay, and his job is to make sure everyone in the international community gets along with the United States. Now, America wanted to get into China for, of course, business reasons. But what we see here on the map is that different countries have different spheres of influence. These are territories that they have the most influence in business practice in. So the British, the French, Germany, Russia, and Japan all have their little pieces of China they can go and do business. America wants to fit in there too. So John Hay issues something called the open door policy. And it's going to do a couple things. It's going to make it so all the foreign entities within China feel more inclined to stay in their own lane. They stay in their business, they don't bother anybody else. Also, this is going to encourage businessmen in China to follow Chinese law. Because if any country's disrespecting China, it might lead to catastrophe for other countries who want a piece of the action. So the open door policy, in summary, tells everyone to get along in China and follow Chinese law. And this is going to be exploited for years, and we're still using China for just about everything. So, just to illustrate America's new expanse after the Spanish-American War, we get influence in Cuba. We annex Puerto Rico. We annex Guam. We annex the Philippines. We built a canal through Panama, not because of the Spanish-American War, but because of a different episode. We overthrow the Queen of Hawaii and annex the Hawaiian Islands. We gain influence in China. So now America is truly, for the first time, colonizing after starting off as a colony ourselves. So what is America going to do to protect all these new business interests? Because the Monroe Doctrine only covers Western Hemisphere. Now America is expanding into another hemisphere. So what are we to do? Well, Teddy Roosevelt came up with an idea, and it's going to get named after him, and it's going to get tacked onto the Monroe Doctrine. We're going to go into the era of the Roosevelt Corollary. See, now that America has business interests all over the globe, we have to go and protect American interests. So he's expanding it from just protecting America to protecting American business interests. The Roosevelt Corollary expanded the U.S. police presence in the Western Hemisphere that was established in the Monroe Doctrine. This is saying America now has the right to go wherever in the world American interests are threatened, and to go in, and if we have to, we will shoot it up and make sure it goes in our benefit. We're going to have a lot of influence in Latin America, in Asia, and in other parts of the world, and we're going to use this as an excuse to get into World War I, which I will cover in a coming video.